So barring multiple advancements from any of these heats, it looks like that first heat, the quick heat, may be enough to get a third place in through. But in this sport, anything is possible.
Everything is possible.
Everything.
Go to the start. Ready.
So 2 gladiators, a ninja, a rooster, an Anatolian par, and a lung. Of course, Natalini famously at the Milan World Tour stop last year lost an edge, tried to stand up as he skated towards the boards, and since he's such a taller guy, he was almost standing straight up when he hit the mats and flipped right out of the arena.
I'll be honest with you, Gavin, that's the only time I've ever seen it. I've been around for a long time. It's the only time I've ever seen that happen.
Well, there are some new safety guidelines where there has to be sort of space outside of the pads, and almost showing why in that one incident last year.
Certainly. But the gladiators are doing well right now, though, as they're lining up 1 and 2. This is good, smart racing. So what'll happen here when 2 countries skate together is it's just natural. You train with this person every day of the week. You know their track pattern. You know their timing. It's easy to fall into step behind them. And then when you're in second, you really get to focus on your defensive skating, which is such a gift. It's why it's a really strong strategy. It doesn't take energy to be in second. Now they're trading off a little bit. This is also smart. Maybe there's a little anxiety there about wanting to get to the front, but maybe it's just trading off leads, because one person can pull and one person can kind of take that more defensive position. I do want to see someone from the back of the pack splitting the Italians up. There's only 5 laps to go.
Here comes Lee. Yoshinaga getting in as one of the seeded skaters into this quarterfinal because he had a couple good weekends in Montreal last month to get him up into 31st ranked in the world. And there you go, as Catherine said, he splits the Italian gladiators.
Good strategy, good technique. I don't think he's finished. He's got time to make one more big move, and I think he should with Li Wenlong coming up behind.
Is Beckenhauser and Yoshinaga taking a look, but deciding, nope, not there, not going to force it. But Natalini now closes up. And it is Beckenhauser and Yoshinaga, and that was a quick one, 2:14.63, but I don't think there is one review coming, but it is further back. I heard from Catherine that was when Li Wenlong and Etienne Bastier sort of had a coming together, but if there is a penalty, I think they were sort of 4th and 5th, so not in one of those advancement positions.
And that's why I made that sound, because it's really kind of a shame when you get penalized over something that's not really going to change the outcome. If you know you're going to a repechage round, it's better to just stay there and stay in the running for points. Whereas if there's a penalty, as you mentioned, you're no longer eligible to move forward for points in the distance. Now let's
right there again. The hand up, the look I'm through, and that one looked very close. I'm not sure if that was as clear as Sun being through, but Lee also tried to do the I'm through and put his hand up, but
oftentimes it's the skater getting past who creates the contact in that situation.
Almost instinctive. You see the position slipping away and maybe you shift over instinctively.
Absolutely. Very rarely, if not ever. I can speak for myself. I never thought let me shut the door on this person. You know, for me it was someone's coming. Quick, react. Do the thing, right? Like, be defensive, get big. Like, these are good tactical strategies. Very rarely, if ever, is something happening maliciously. They're going really fast. They don't have much time to think. There's a lot of things to control on the ice. So we can take another peek here. Like Gavin said, his hands are up. He's making a visual attempt to not make contact. That doesn't make the pass necessarily cleaner, but there's not a big point of contact until they're on the corner exit. So let's see what the officials have decided.
Do the thing is my favorite analysis. And in the end, no penalty. It is Natalini third, his 2:14.612. So everybody will go through to the repechage to get that second chance to get back into the semis. So if we're looking for Olympic qualifying quota spots, everyone still able to get those max points. Heat number 7,
Go
plenty
to
of big
start.
names.